And no matter how, vava voom bombshell you think you look on the outside because of your body and your face. Hey guys, it's Cece, and today we are going to talk about hormones and how a lot of trans women think or regard to hormones as a magic pill, like it's going to magically resolve all of their problems or transgender problems. Well, first of all, let me say that I do recognize that hormones is very helpful in a way that it changes your body, and it changes the way that you look. It changes the way that your body functions as well. So there are a lot of beautiful effects of it, and we cannot deny that the way that you look on the outside is really important, because people look at your outside appearance and their perception of you affects the way that they treat you. And of course, who doesn't want to be treated right? Who doesn't want to be treated fairly? And who doesn't want to be treated in the best way possible, right? So yes, hormones do really help. However, I do know for a fact that it's not everything. And this is coming from someone who doesn't take hormones. And I know before you say, oh no, she's just lucky, she's just really feminine naturally, so she can say all those words. Before you say anything, I do acknowledge the privilege of looking feminine without hormones. Being genetically feminine looking. Yes, I know that. And I do know that not all trans women are fortunate enough to be so, but hear me out. So it's not just that, I have softer features. It's also that my brain works in a way that I was raised by a very feminine woman. So I have had very early exposure to immense femininity. My mother, especially when I was younger, I would see her be very particular about the way that she carries herself, the way that she handled situations, the way she moved, the way she walked, the way she spoke to other people, and even down to the way that she would select her clothings and how she would mix and match her clothing, her shoes, her purses, her makeup, the way that she would not go out of the house with wet or damp hair. Her hair would always be perfectly set, or she would normally have a blowout, and her hair would just look effortlessly in place. And the way she would do her makeup would be quite subtle, but in a sophisticated way. It would look natural, subtle, and effortless. I also saw her carry red lipstick, which is quite uncommon, especially in the Philippines. During the time that I was growing up, people were not as bold carrying or wearing red lipstick, but she would. And her accessories as well. She loves jewelry, and she isn't loud when it comes to her accessories, but they would stand out and at the same time complement her features. So what I'm trying to tell you is that apart from hormones and how your body looks like, how your face is getting softer with the hormone that you're taking, it's also up here. Because of the exposure to that femininity growing up, I have it in here. So I witnessed it, and now the way that I choose my clothes, my hair, the way that I, would style my hair, the haircut that I would be choosing for myself, the way that I speak and carry myself, the clothes that I choose, the way that I walk, and the overall mindset that I have when it comes to femininity is all up here. And, this and how you see me is mostly here. Of course, sure, it's how soft I am because of, the natural hormones that I have in my body. But, the overall appearance and the charm that you exude, and this is the word, it's the essence. Your feminine essence is all up here and here. It's a state of mind, and it's a state of heart. No matter how feminine you look because of estrogen that you're taking, or the androgen blockers, and no matter how vava voom bombshell you think you look on the outside because of your body and your face, but if you don't have style, which is kind of innate, it's very personal. And if you also don't have that mindset and that confidence and the knowing that you are a woman, then you would present yourself as someone who struggles with her femininity, someone who tries too hard to be a woman. And people can see that too. That struggle, that too much or that excessive effort to come across as feminine would sometimes actually come across as kind of drag, which is not bad because drag is an art form, drag is performance, drag is a livelihood, and again, it's an art form. But if you're trying to be natural feminine, those two things are different. Those two things are not the same. They are similar in some ways, but one is an exaggeration of femininity, and it's also performance, and it's also an art, and one is more natural and innate, and it's in here. And femininity is a lot of different things. It's so many different things, and it has so many foundations. But one of the foundations is having it here, having the femininity here, having the softness, the grace, the class, the sophistication, and the respect for other people, the consideration for other people, and the sweetness and the delicateness. It's in here and in here. Don't you forget that. Have a wonderful day, my darlings. See you again very soon. Bye.